Alright, so after much deliberation, I have determined that we're going to pit Mutant against Lucky. They're both characters that I don't have a good... Like, Mutant probably would have been better to pit against, like, Entrepreneur if I wanted any sort of theme. Otherwise, I don't really have anything. It's just such a boring character here, you know. It's either well-rounded, but I want to pit well-rounded against Generalist, I think. And my thought here is that where is that Lucky guy? Lucky has a weird face. So, you know, they at least have this kind of opposite thing going on here, where Mutant has a bunch of experience gain, whereas Lucky doesn't have as has a big nerf to his experience gain. And then I guess the other thing is the way I'm gonna play Mutant. I'm gonna use sticks, so I'm using a stat to scale that you usually wouldn't, which would be experience. So I'm using experience to scale my damage. And with Lucky, I'm using luck to scale my damage. So it seemed like they were the best fit for each other. I'm going to start with Mutant. And we'll see how it goes. I think Fighting Stick is the only thing that really makes sense with this character. You know, it scales 75% on your experience. Or rather, level, I should say. Which isn't, really, it's not going to be gigantic scaling, but I don't really see how this character has an advantage otherwise. Fighting Stick just is the only thing that makes sense to me. And honestly, it's okay. It's not great, but there are worse things in this game than Mutant Fighting Stick. And I honestly don't know who will win. Both characters are very underwhelming to me. My small inkling is that I think Mutant will win, but we'll see. So I don't lose much by ditching melee damage here, and getting 8 harvesting early is going to be great, especially considering we have so much high cost stuff that we have to deal with. Armor here, just because it's the only good stat. And here I could take more harvesting, and I think I should. Keep in mind, harvesting has a lot of synergy with our experience gain. This is pretty good. We gain a lot of HP just by nature of leveling up, though, so I don't know if I need it that much, but I will take it. Right, hopefully we get offered Fighting Sticks. There we go. And obviously it's going to be really hard to buy them because they're going to be expensive, but it is what it is. I mean, yeah, I could argue this character is one of the biggest actual benefiters of Harvest when you factor in the experience gain, and then it also just sort of helps mitigate the downside of the cost. I could see rerolling here, but might just do % damage for now. I could do crit chance. I can't remember off the top of my head though if the crit is good on this weapon. I'm gonna do one more thing of harvesting. Could do armor here. I'm trying not to spend any money on rerolls. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't do crit. As you can see, they crit at 1.5. I can't remember if as they level up, they get better at that, but I would be surprised if they do. I'm pretty sure this is just one that doesn't have a good crit. So we're not going to bother with that. The nice thing too is we'll get enough scaling just off the experience that we really don't need melee damage much, and in fact we just don't benefit from it that much. So like I for instance, I wouldn't take defective steroids here. I'd much rather find like Scar, just more additional scaling. Alright, black belt, that works. That's additional scaling, and I get melee damage, so perfect. We're off to an okay start here. Also, the fighting sticks are one of two, I believe, weapons. By the way, we're at 25 health right now. I haven't leveled health at all or bought any health items. We do have primitive weapons, but still, it kind of just shows, like, it's nice to have the survivability. I mean, we still could take some of that. I think I take the HP here, though. Yeah. Alright, big percent damage. That's good. Percent damage is one of the better things we can find. Can't afford the black belt, unfortunately. I will take the B, though. I lose melee damage, which I don't care too much about. But we get dodge and some more harvesting, so that's good. Should be able to afford the black belt next round. We'd like to find some attack speed, clearly. We're already at level 10. Even though crit's not good, if it's the blue thing here, I might just take it. Nah, I think we're dumping crit. There, look at that. Totally worth. Take some HP, take some attack speed. Take that. Alright, that's a good pickup. I'm going to keep taking Peaceful Bee when I see it. Alright. Some lifesteal, sure. Ooh. Tier 3 fighting stick, not bad. Mushroom's pretty good. I could take that. And really, we should, at this point, be re-rolling quite a bit on our level ups, because that's basically our main way to get stats with this character. So, we don't need to settle. Really? Come on, loot alien. 8 harvesting or 9 HP. I'll take the 9 HP. Take the armor. Take that. Take that. And actually the scaling on the leveling goes up. And actually the melee does as well, so I guess it's... Maybe we shouldn't be dumping melee so much, but either way, this is fine. Debating if I want the cute monkey as well. I suppose it couldn't hurt. I think as I was saying earlier, I think fighting stick is one of 2 weapons in the game that switches their attack pattern between swiping and poking. Sword being the other one. And that's a pretty okay thing, I think. I think it's a positive if you're going to go, 6 of the weapon. It really helps you just cover up more ground, really. Especially if you can get them offset. We've got enough HP to attack speed here. Alright, big old % damage, we'll take it. Take this. I don't think we need the broken mouth because we've got a lot of health. Triangle of power, Could do whetstone. Metal looks good, especially since we're dumping crit. I don't mind whetstone. Getting some sustain. And you can see, like, our damage is not amazing, but it's serviceable. Like, these horned warriors are definitely going to take several hits. Looks like roughly 3 full volleys. 1 volley, 2 volleys, 3. Maybe just under 3 volleys. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Maybe like 2.2 volleys. We're pretty dang survivable for wave 8, though. To have 74 HP by wave 8, I mean, that's unheard of. Even for like Golem or something. We could go harvesting here. Is it too late for that to be that good, though? I feel like it is. Okay, here we could do the melee damage. Some movement speed would be nice. Take this. Hand stuff is just so expensive, it's wild. And yet, I don't feel weak. Wave 9 is so satisfying sometimes. And by the way, I've been looking at my data recently, and an interesting tidbit I noticed was, like, as good as Horde is, it seems like Wave 11 Horde is somewhat deadly. About as deadly as Wave 11 Croc. But basically all the other Wave Hordes don't kill me, but only Wave 11 Horde will. And it's like tied with Wave 11 Croc, which those two are far and away the most deadly things, is Wave 11 Croc and Wave 11 Horde. Don't want the crit chance. I feel like I don't settle for anything unless it's tier 3 or 4. Take the movement speed here. Made a lot of money that round. Alright, black belt works. Alright, I think we got the loot aliens. Just trying to get a sense of what my sustain is. I think I take that even though it hurts the harvesting a little. I don't know if I take that. I lose attack speed for stats that I don't need right now, but I guess I take it. 10% attack speed I might be able to settle for. Could just take some health too, if it's purple. Alright, luck I ain't taking. Percent damage we want. Man, that bowler hat is so expensive. Probably not then. So they don't die in one volley, that could be an issue. What I'm hoping to do when I take like 9 health over 10% attack speed is I'm banking on hopefully that things even out and I get offered, like, it's possible that I just never get offered much HP from here on out, and I'll be sad that I didn't take those easy HP offerings. And I've already skipped on at least a few of the 9 HPs. But it's possible that I should have just settled for the 10% attack speed or re-rolled for a purple offensive stat. It's entirely possible. Crit chance ain't it. Alright, lifesteal it is. And that's getting taken. Okay, we got wave 12 horde, so I'm not going to do the bait. Coffee, that's good. Could take the gold skull too, since I'm not doing crit chance. It's fine. It's cheap and something I can afford. We've kind of had a drought of finding the fighting sticks for a few waves though, so maybe the melee damage isn't worth it, because it's only really worth it on the higher tier sticks. And even then, like, I don't know that it's doing much. We really should just be focusing on the percent damage at this point if we're gonna do anything of that sort. Okay, this horde is, like, not easy. But, we got a lot of health and sustain. .67 attack speed. It sure seems like I shouldn't have so many people slipping through the cracks with that, but I guess so. Hey, that's good. Lose some damage, but whatever. We're just getting all our bases covered here, really. There's a fighting stick. Another fighting stick. Here we go. Looking good. So far, a really, really solid run. And, you know, I think we could have faced largely any elite that fight and done fine. With the amount of health, we just have, like, every stat. This character is actually pretty good. I mean, we've high rolled a few things, but really just the experience items, which were tagged to get anyway. So is it really that much of a high roll? It's just a character that I don't play much. And in my mind, it's just not a sexy character, which is probably why it had the low ranking. But honestly, it's, unless I randomly run into issues coming up, like I think this is a good candidate for a character to be bumping up in tier. I don't know if I like this here. With melee weapons, this is iffy sometimes, especially these, I think. We could take it though. I lose some speed, I get a lot of attack speed. I guess we take it. Just gotta remember to use it. Wheat is probably worth it. It's really expensive. I don't know, why would that be worth it? It's really not worth it, right? Alright, Bean Teacher this late, probably not worth it. Same with Peacock. I've already got a lot of experience gain. Alright, take the stick. Take that. Well, I got lucked out and I got another horde, so we're going to be making a lot of experience. Certainly high rolling on the fact that we're not facing elites. I would be curious to see if we can kill elites. I don't know that we could. I don't know that our single target damage is good enough. We would survive them for sure, but to actually kill them and get the red item, I don't know. I'm only doing 84 damage. I don't crit. My attack speed is not like rapid fire necessarily. I think maybe I kill like Demon or some easy ones like that, Monk maybe, but probably not killing like some of the others. I can just run into these swaths of enemies largely have no punishment for it. Yeah, I'm hella survivable. Hey, potato. I'll take it. By the way, I completely forgot that I had this item. Of course. Why not? Why would I ever remember that? Okay, I'll take that. I guess we could lock that. Alright, I'll try to remember that I have it. Then again, I don't know. With melee weapons, is there much benefit for me not just running around the map? I suppose this is fine. Okay, never mind. I think I could definitely kill an elite if I actually stood still, because now I am kind of rapid firing. And yeah, I got pretty good damage output. Yeah, that should be good, right? Alright, we finally found something that's not good. Just more attack speed, right? Regen, Smeegen. Alright, we'll have an elite at some point to test ourselves on. I don't think we need metal detector or garden or padding. Even cake, at this point, I don't know that I take. Considering it costs a lot. Well, it's never too late for a gentle alien. I think it's too late for a recycling machine. I suppose you could really play this character with any weapon. I still maintain that sticks are the ones that make sense, but I mean, if your plan is just to get harvesting, and I mean, you could maybe argue a support item. I can't remember if he has any support items offered to start with, like tasers, pruners, or something, but you could maybe argue that just to guarantee harvesting, and then like, I mean, really, you're going to be getting your stat. Like, we get so many different stats through the level ups that, like, you could probably support any build, really, that you wanted. And just keep going with that. I know I could maybe re-roll till I get a purple one, but whatever. I've got 16 armor. I don't really need that. Could take that. Alright, bye-bye to all the lifesteal I took, I guess. I think we don't need the black belt. Alright, fighting stick is good. Pretty late tree, but you know what, I'll take it. Alright, we got our elite. Oh yeah, this guy's... He ain't gonna stand. He ain't gonna stand for much. I feel like so survivable, it's wild. Like, this is some of the most survivable I've ever felt. I mean, we're so ahead of the curve on armor, dodge, and health, and then I did ditch some of my lifesteal, but I still got a lot of regen, and I still have some lifesteal. For what it's worth, I have the monkey as well. Like, I don't know, this just feels very powerful. I've never been at any point in this run feeling weak or even in trouble. I mean, this is a S tier run right here so far. It's just the question is like trying to determine if, you know, is this too much of a fluke? Well, I'll take that. Hey, there's our lifesteal back. There's some damage. I will say this, I am getting so many good treasures. This is probably at least a P75 run. I will say that. We're at max dodge now. Yeah, just take the HP. Oops. Well, dumbass alert. That's fine. We don't need it. I feel like maybe I don't need to stand still, because like I'm getting less kills, I think, by standing still. I only really need to do that against the bosses from here on out, I think. Like I'm better off just running the map, killing everything. Maybe I like Mutant now, I don't know. I mean, it's like I don't even have to dodge the bullets. I don't gotta dodge anyone. I just run wherever I want. I do whatever I want. Like, nothing can stop me. It's freaking just God mode right now. IDDQFD or whatever. I forget what it is. I could do something damage related. Get some percent damage, I think. Alright. There's that item that I was denied. Third time it wants to push recycling machine on me. I don't want it. Alloy. Alloy sucks for melee. Alloy is a really weird item. It's only really worth it for range damage, in my opinion. If you look at, like, it's... Like, engineering doesn't need crit. Elemental usually doesn't need crit. And either way... Like, the number 3 there is only good at this price point, is only good, especially considering you're ditching 6% dodge. Is like, It's only really good for range damage, because like 3 melee damage is worth half of that range damage. So yeah, Alloy sucks, long story short. I don't know why people like it so much. Too late for Scar. We could take Warrior Helmet. Kind of unneeded at this point. We really are just looking for some weapons. And hey, we found them. I took a little bit of hits there. Can't underestimate the red buff damage, I guess. Silver bullet, nice. Well, we're in the final battle here. I just want, like, probably... That'll do. That'll do. Alright, let's go get them. Where are they? Take them both out here. Take this guy out before the red buffs and the Horde Warriors come in. Alright, where are you? That was one of the easiest runs of my life, I ain't gonna lie. That was one of the easiest runs of my life. So as expected, we don't have a whole lot of items, but honestly, it's still more than like a few of the truly bad economy characters. Like, we still had over 3 rows. We were going on 4. Didn't quite get to 3.5, but I'm trying to remember back to like Cryptid. I think I had even less items with Cryptid, for example. I'd have to say at bare minimum this guy should go above Cryptid. Other than that, I'll have to look at where everybody stands, but that was a very powerful run. Lucky will have to have a pretty good run to top that. I mean, this is like a top 5 run on this quest so far. Because like I said, there was never any problem. We killed all the elites and bosses that we faced. Granted, it was a high roll run. But yeah, I mean, not a single wave. If I dipped below half health, it was probably only one of those waves for like a split second, like when I was just brainlessly running at everything, trying to limit test what's going on with me. You know, I want to make sure that how careless I can be, basically. But yeah, that was... Mutant is really good, actually. Anything here of note? 22k on that, not horrible. Anything else? 135 there, pretty standard these days. Yeah. Alright, Lucky, good luck, you're up. So Lucky, you get 100 luck at the start. It's actually 125 luck because you get luck modifications increased by 25. And then you have a hyper baby elephant as your hero power as well. 75% chance to deal damage based on luck. And that's going to scale 15% of your luck. So it'll already be doing pretty good damage from the get-go, but you do lose 50% experience gain, which sucks. That'll make us squishier than usual, and it's harder to find stats. Plus, we start with 60% attack speed reduction. So, as far as the items, I think I typically found Slingshot to be good. It doesn't seem so bogged down by the attack speed reduction, and it's primitive, so I get health from it. But I suppose if I have the option between stick and that, it's probably better to go stick. I mean, it has better cooldown slightly, and it, I have to find range damage to be effective with the slingshot, whereas I don't really need to find melee damage to be effective with stick. Simply have to find sticks, and stick, I mean, both stick and, we have a lot of luck, so we eventually, come mid-game, we'll be finding higher tier stuff for items and weapons, and both slingshot and stick benefit quite a lot from higher tier versions of their weapons. So I think out of the starting offerings here, they definitely seem like the best options. The only other one maybe would be Screwdriver, because attack speed, it won't hurt your landmines, and also maybe you just find wrenches and pivot to wrenches, and then if you go wrenches, your attack speed really is not an issue at all, unless you find improved tools, which you could just not buy it. But yeah, everything is affected by the XP gain, but we can counteract it technically if we find the right items. I'm gonna go stick though. I mean, we went fighting stick on the other guy, so it seems thematically correct to take stick here if we're gonna have a showdown. See who can wield the sticks better and whose sticks are better. Didn't even gain a level, you'll notice. I had to imagine bag with Lucky is worth, and even buying it before I've, like just immediately buying it, almost sounds good to me. I think I will. Take that. I don't think we care about harvesting on this character, especially since we just found a really early, or we found and bought an early bag here. Could take the claw tree. I don't think I have HP to spare though, even one. Now I'm gonna warn you right now, I'm gonna blame so much of this run on the fact that luck doesn't do anything. At least it does damage right now, but like, when I'm like halfway through this run and I have gotten like nothing high tier, you bet your ass I'm just gonna be complaining my ass off on how useless luck is. Alright, there's another bag, but I'm gonna take the stick here and I'll just lock the bag. This way it's a nice half measure, plus I get a roll for another stick, but it's a nice half measure in case I do. Damn it. Could take fertilizer. We might as well. It's a good half measure though, because now the game is like, do I punish him for locking the bag and give him a crate right now? Or, it's trying to figure out how best to screw me, and it doesn't. It's gonna malfunction because it's like I already have a bag. Haha! Look at that. See, I know how to game the system. Like, we'll show him for locking that bag. Oh, whoops! He already has a bag. All right, I'll take that. Melee damage, yes. take. Alright, we'll round that up. We'll take this first, though. Oh, I can afford them both, so I should. I think we do want that. At this point, I think I can take a Kalachri. It's okay. You know, stick is a weapon that will benefit from crit, right? 2x, yeah. Attack speed, yes. Big range, sure. Take. Random tier 3 knife? I don't think so. Yeah, these items are not amazing. I could take this though. Theoretically, I should be getting a lot of plants. We have early elite, wave 11. That's something to keep in mind. Yeah, you can see the attack speed is really bad. We're gonna really need to counteract that. Good. There's HP, but I think we need damage at the moment. Hey, we can get both right there. Leather vest, I guess. Early, but hey, let's take it. Take the hedgehog. And so far I've only found 2 crates, and we're going into wave 6. I don't know. That better pop off eventually, but I'm like, dude, I have 125 luck this early, and it still just, like, doesn't, like, I mean, 2 crates at this point, whether I had 125 luck or not, it just seems like it really doesn't have much effect, right? Told you I was going to complain about luck. That's just the start. That's just the beginning. It's only going to get worse from here. I can't resist it. It's like part of my nature. It's like tattooed onto my soul or something. Suppose I'll take that. Even though I'm losing some there. I mean, compare cake to spicy sauce. It's like spicy sauce is over double the price of cake. That's just wrong. Spicy sauce is like the worst. That sucks. Oh god. I really should be taking luck as well, but by my estimation, we haven't really been offered it, like, unless I completely passed it over. Because technically I should be making luck be a part of my damage. Plus we definitely want to find like Cyber Ball and additional baby with elephants and stuff. So, you know, my heuristics are to pass over those type of items, so hopefully I'm not accidentally passing over them too much. We got 2 crates to surround at least. Alright, so here I'll take this. I'll take that for free too. Oh, there was 10 luck. I think for a level up though, I'm not gonna take it. See, I don't know if I take this here. Here though, we take this. We can counteract pretty much all of our experience loss. My thing with the lifesteal is I already have supposedly a bunch of plants for sustain. So I think I'm gonna not take it. These are all not great. If I take this, I lose 7% damage at the moment. But with a Wave 11 Elite, we want speed. I'm gonna lock it because it should be really good. Okay. I feel like I need better than Hedgehog at the moment. Like, I need to get some speed. I need to do a little bit better of a job of dodging. The mutant has made me sloppy. Need to remember I'm not quite the same. I'm not playing with the same skill set or tool set here. Definitely doesn't feel as strong as Mutant so far. Alright, that's good. I mean, if I take 15 luck here, I'm giving up all this other stuff. I don't know, I just can't do it. There's other ways I can do this. Alright, power generator. Fuck it, I'm gonna buy you. And just hope that it works out. Well, I definitely need this. This will overcome my attack speed problem. Kinda single-handedly. I could buy that. I mean, these are all good things. Still need speed, though. Kinda pronto. I only have 2 shops to find it. I really do need to find it. Well, you can see we're at least seeing the tangible benefit of this massive amount of luck with the amount of plants on the ground. At least that's a thing. Poke, poke, poke. Poke. Pokemon. There's a fine line between good poke and bad poke. You know, the food. Not much in between. Yeah, do I want that? I don't, but I'll take it. Crit chance. We really need speed, but hey. There we go. Speed. Perfect. I kind of want all of those things, but whatever. At least we're positive on our speed damage now, just slightly. Hey, improved tools. Look at you. Oh, we're buying the whole shop here. 2 or 3 stick ain't bad. Exoskeleton for 5 armor, 5 speed. That's all good stuff. A little late for that, especially if it's going to hurt my melee damage. Weird ghost with 1 HP regen into wave 10 with a bunch of dashing guys. Sounds like a bad idea. I suppose I will take bowler hat. Just cause. No need for the monkey. We're banking on the plants. I probably didn't need garden either in hindsight. I mean, we have garden at home. It's called enemies. Actually, no, we don't. I'm like not generating any plants this round randomly. Yeah. We're at the whim of luck then. It's like kind of like dodge. It's like our sustain plan either decides to work or not. You know, I thought karmic dice was the dumbest shit in Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know why it's on by default. At least you can turn it off though. But if there is a game that should have karmic dice, I feel like Brotato is it. Like for these stats like luck and shit, like then I'd actually like them if I knew that there was like a guarantee that they would do something, but there is no guarantee that they do anything. Which hence my issue with them. And going right into the elite, I don't think I like the glass cannon. I do want it, but yeah. Can I do better than dodge? I have all this luck. HP I think we're gonna need. Like, this elite has high potential to fuck me over. Do we take this? We don't have any HP regen. It is a lot of luck. I guess I take it. I mean, when in Rome. I don't think we need weird food. We've already got one and the lemonade. Alright. At 56 HP, only 12 speed, 7 armor, 22% dodge, and not a whole lot of damage. I am not feeling good if it's a hard elite. I'd say this counts as a hard elite, but it could be a lot worse. I'm gonna try to kill it, I think. I don't know. Right, we dodged that at least. Alright, we got him. That wasn't too bad. I think for our build, Colossus was one of the easier we could have found, actually. Everything just sort of worked out pretty well there. I will say, our hero power is clearing out the map quite well. Felt pretty powerful that round. Hey, I'll take that. I will take that. I will not take that. I will take that. Speed, there we go. 18 speed, tier 4 shredder. I don't think so. My 2 bags have gained me 405 already. They were definitely worth it. I'm pretty low on HP. I think I'll take this even though it reduces my speed. I don't know that we like this here. I don't know if we like it. My lifesteal is dumped enough that it doesn't gain me any lifesteal. Does hurt my... I mean, it's not going to hurt my economy because I'm going to gain overall economy. I feel like what it does, though, oddly enough, is I think it hurts my hero power, which is weird to say because obviously more materials will be dropping, but it means that more enemies soak up my hero power damage, if that makes sense. It's also like something where I'm paying 120 right now to not gain any stats. I lose some harvesting, and like probably it pays for itself within 2 rounds is my guess. I mean, think about how many materials I gain in an entire round. Is 10% extra materials certainly isn't 120. I would need 1,200 materials gain in one round for that to match, right? But maybe we're looking at 300-400 materials in these rounds. So really it's like 3 or 4 rounds for it to pay for itself. And then you can kind of factor in I lose like 5 extra a round because I lose 5 to harvesting, and the lifesteal was irrelevant. It could potentially just make fights harder too. It would mean more chances for crates though, for items, and it would mean more chances for crates to make my bag earn a lot of money. So I do think it's probably actually worth it. We'll take it. Alright, we take that. Wandering Bot would be really good, I think. And I know I have some regen now, but I think I do lock that. Oops. Alright, we gotta remember, even with the community support, our attack speed's pretty bad still. Something to factor in. I could use some more HP, armor, and dodge. Actually, we earned 500 that round. I vastly underestimated how much I'm earning. I'm earning a lot. That is HP. It's at the cost of dodge. Do I take it or do I take 88 bucks? I think I just take it for free, right? Okay, do I want percent damage, crit, or range? Crit, I think. My percent damage is low. I still take crit, I think. Luck. Speed. Do I have that yet? I have one, so I'm just thinking like I might buy it. Sure. All right. Dodged. I feel like this is one of the fights where kind of what I was talking about. I feel like the mouse is a downside because I'm not killing anything with my hero power. The tanks are just, there's too many of them and they're surviving like all of the hits. Alright, these are all good. Man, I just keep dumping my HP regen, don't I? I think the Secret Evermore OST ran out. Let's go to Chained Echoes. Alright. I feel like Sad Tomato just is never worth it, right? Obliterator. already have one of these, right? These shops honestly kind of suck. Right, we got one more time till the elite. I could take these. I guess one other thing I could factor in is I do have community support, so technically that has synergy with the mouse as well. Didn't get that loot alien. Sure. I guess so. This is 20... I mean, this is like a really expensive shady potion, is all it is. Do I take that? It's like 25 luck for me. What does that even do? I don't think that's worth 207, right? Is it hypocritical, though, that I buy a shitty potion at, like, I don't know, 60% of that price? Is that about what it costs? I just don't think it does enough for me. Now, this, on the other hand... This, on the other hand, I can work with that. We just went up to 335 luck. I will take that. Alright, we can take both of those. This is worth 1 regen. Should I just buy it? Fuck it. Alright, where are you at, elite? Alright, you're lucking out on the elites lately. Kill those. Alright, let's not die on Monk, buddy. Maybe I can't take Monk. It's kind of awkward right now with the just the wave that I'm facing him on. Crap. I need to get in there and get some of those. Reset my health. Shit. Right, we're in survival mode. Maybe I can hit him here, though. Hit him, hit him. Nah, can't get him. Well, not the greatest. Sure. We do need HP. Tier 4 fighting stick. You know, I feel like it should count toward my stick thing. You know? I feel like it should. I know it doesn't, but I feel like it should. I guess I don't take it. It's a lot of money. It's not really doing much more than the sticks already do. Alright, crap shop so far. At least we got that. I guess I buy this. I thought like maybe it wasn't worth, but like my sustain has not been amazing. Okay, we can take these. If I take this, I technically lose luck. But I'm going to take it anyway. I'm going to take all these. Problem with the final fight, there will not be nearly as many plants or materials, so like a large portion of my sustain and damage is gone. So we need to start thinking about that now that we're into the late game. Hey, there's Cyberball finally. I think we absolutely take this here. That, I guess we take over 64 bucks. A second exoskeleton. That is a second one, right? Does us lose a little bit of sustain, but I mean, it's fine, right? I have a landmine. I'm benefiting from the engineering now, apparently. Right, baby elephant. Is it too late for this to be worth it? I don't think so. Oh. Yeah, speaking of lucking out on elites. So it takes us quite a while to kill him, but hey, it's all right. Man, I am really shitty at killing these. Is my damage really so low outside of the material gain? Like, it seems like I have real trouble killing these tentacles and these mummies. I don't know, like. All right, I can lose some luck for some health. Absolutely. A third. Okay, world record on the number of exoskeletons we're having. Lure. Okay, that I won't take. I suppose I'd take this. Now, I'm level 19 and I have 385 luck. Need I remind you, it claims to me that it increases the rarity of the level upgrades. Now, I believe it that it increases the rarity of the items in the shop. I believe it on that, but I just don't believe it on the level upgrades. Like, look at this shit. It's no different than the other runs where I have no luck at all. Again, 3 tier 1s and a tier 2. Why would I add luck at this point? Really what I wanted was some crit, but because the crit will make my luck go up anyway, but I'll just take the tier 2. I guess I have to settle for tier 2 HP. Like, it's just fucking ridiculous. Alright, I'll take that. Take that. Take that. Lucky Charm. I don't even want it at this point. Like, at this point, I just don't even want it. That I can take. There's crit chance. It's good stuff. I could take this as well. I mean, I've got so much armor. World's strongest loot alien here, shit. This dude survived longer than Demon. Now, these non-red buffed loot aliens, they're getting melted. Yet that red buffed loot alien, you saw it with your own eyes, it was fucking living for like 5 volleys. I once again questioned that the HP gain on this frickin' red buff. I guess for free I take it, right? Man, And I should take $100 here, but I do have a spicy thing, so it gave me 2 of them. Well, on principle, I'm taking them, I guess. Take HP. Should have took the range, actually, but whatever. Yeah, a little late for tractor, buddy. How much damage is my landmine doing? I mean, I have 3 exoskeletons. It's only doing 31. It's not much at all. Landmine sucks, by the way. It's like one of the lowest win rate items. You know what, though? You know, I said that luck affects the shops. No, not really. Take a look at the bottom right of my screen. What do you see there? A measly 2 red items, and I'm 2 waves away from the end of the game. What do you also see at the bottom right of the screen there? 462 luck? I actually call bullshit on everything about luck. I mean, yeah, I got the red items, but keep in mind, I've had a lot of money, so I've been rolling more than usual. And it's offering me a tier 1 stick here. I'm not even going to buy that. Like, fuck that. Give me some higher shit. I'm owed it. I am owed it at this point. Another tier 1 stick. Well, at least it gave us a potato. I guess I'd buy that. I'm not taking a tier 1 stick, though. Like, come on. At least they offered me a tier 2 stick. Fuck. I guess we're dumping lifesteal for sure. I'm gonna take this, even though... Nah, because I'm gonna roll. Tardigrade. I guess we could take this. At this point, is that even doing anything? I don't know that it's doing much. You know, I don't think we take it. Like, similarly, I just don't think we take that. Just go into the next fight. I will say, though, overall, it's been a pretty smooth run. I mean, we faced some pretty easy shit, though. Like, we faced easy elites. We found, like, early bags that earn... I'll be really curious to see how much money they've earned by the end of this. Probably the most that I've seen in a long time, if ever. But on the other end of things, it's like we said, I got all this luck, yet I can't even upgrade all my sticks. Meanwhile, you've seen it. You see, if you've watched my channel, I don't expect you to watch everything, but if you've watched a few videos, even over the course of the last month or so, you know very well just how many times I go negative on luck, and I end up with a complete set of tier 4 weapons. I feel like the only thing I'm really seeing is more items being dropped for sure. The tier of actual items being higher, and more plants, of course. But as far as like my actual, like, I should take this, right? I feel like on principle I should recycle it, because it's like, this is the stupidest item in the game. It's like, flat damage is early game stat. HP is a late game stat. So like, by the time I cap a late game stat, why am I adding an early game stat? But realistically, it probably adds some damage, and I need it, so we'll take it. See, this one makes more sense, because HP regen and range, I can consider late game stats. Also, speed is something that I could cap much earlier than HP in any way. Shackles is a much better designed item, in my opinion, and we're absolutely taking it. 468 luck. I'm on the final wave here, level 21. 2 tier 1 level ups and a 2 tier 2s. I mean, come on. I don't think it has quite literally any effect on the level ups. I don't see how it would. I'm just like gonna keep rolling until I'm rolling for 73 bucks. I'm just gonna roll until I get something useful here. Both of those are capped. Just take a chance, I guess. Oh yeah, thanks for the grinds, magical leaf, thanks. Very disappointed in luck as a stat. I mean, 481 of it. It doesn't do fuck all. Let's be honest, it does not do fuck all. Take this, sure. Not much else for me to do at this fucking point. Yeah, just whatever. Not necessarily super confident in the final wave here, because again, a lot of my stuff relies on stuff dying and materials being on the board. But we're doing enough damage with our sticks here that it looks like we're going to be fine. I got pretty decent defensive stats. Pretty much max dodge, a lot of armor, decent health, HP regen, and then eventually sun plants with increased eating of them. You're down. I mean, I will say this. Pretty strong run overall. It's just really tough to follow the act of that mutant. Like, for sure mutant wins here, but I would say that mostly we really didn't have much problems on that run. I think there was one time I might have been in danger of dying, and that's it. And while I couldn't kill elites quite as well as mutant, I think I still killed one, right? And then I killed the bosses pretty easily, probably even arguably easier than the mutant. It's just, it hurts my brain though when I look at that luck stat, and I'm like, you know, what is it doing really? It's also annoying that Lucky doesn't have a listing of the damage done. It's a good thing we got Baby with the Elephant, because I know that Baby with the Elephant actually tracks the damage done by that hero power, and it was 151,000. Now, I don't know if that's only from the point I got Baby Elephant on or not, because I could see it either way. I mean, if we go over to Cyberball, for example, 38,000, I guess it just tracks it for the whole run then. And I'll be honest, I mean, I had a lot of increased enemies, so there's more enemies dying than usual. I had 25% increased enemies, and it only did 38k. That's actually not that impressive considering how much fucking luck I have. 496 luck, like, I mean, I know Cyberball, I think I got it around mid-game. It was a little late, but I don't know, like, I got this thing pretty much at the end, 4,000. Yeah, that did nothing, but I mean, if I compare, like my Alien Eyes in very mid-health type runs that I get around the same time I got Cyberball absolutely don't do more damage, or at least around the same as Cyberball. Yet Cyberball here with 496 luck is not really doing that much. Now, who knows if maybe my hero power up here was overriding that damage a lot of the time. Maybe it was. Did that really only gain 129 materials? Really? Why did that gain so few materials? Seriously, what the fuck? There's nothing that should have limited it. I had 25% extra enemies. I mean, I've had metal detectors in runs where I don't have any extra enemies. And that shit gains like 200 to 300. And it's not like I got this late. I got this pretty early. And I was earning a lot of money on this run. Like, sometimes I just scratch my head at some of these things. It's like, how can there be that much variance? Something weird's going on. Got 124 luck from Lucky Coin. Nice. I'm really interested to see what that bag did, though. 27 regen from that. I mean, you can tell we had good economy, and we had how many pages is this? One, so 4, 5, 6, 7. So nearly 7 full rows of items. That's among the best that we've seen so far. And on top of that, we had, there could have been more, but like we spent a lot of money on red items. I bought 3 exoskeletons. I think I got at least one of them for free though. So there is that. 443 saved on 2 of them. Pretty decent. I kind of was expecting even more, to be honest, but hey, I'll take it. That item's powerful as always. 16k on them. Nice. Alright, moment of truth coming up. Not bad. I don't remember picking up a third one of these, but yeah, 1,700. I'll be honest, I thought it was going to be more, because it seemed like we were just finding items left and right, but you know what? That's still really good. This is probably the best character you can find bag on easily. I would have to imagine. Well, there it is. I definitely declare Mutant the winner, but Lucky put up a pretty good fight. I didn't expect it to be so smooth. The only tough fight was, what, Monk, maybe? I think on Monk I had a rough moment, and that's about it. Mutant had no rough moments, so by default it just sort of wins, but Lucky, that was really strong, I gotta say. Hard for me to judge what's going to happen with Lucky, though, from run to run, because there's such a wild variety of shit that can happen. But that felt pretty strong. They're definitely both going to move up in their tier listings here. So we'll go, where are you at? I had them in the B and C tier. Well, the B tier is kind of empty now. I think I'm gonna do away with A minus tier, and I'm gonna bump Cryptid and Ranger down to it, and I'm just gonna put Ranger up there, and then this goes away. So Lucky is at least A tier. Based on that performance alone, I'd put S tier, but I'm just remembering how miserable some of my Lucky runs were, and I think Lucky is a candidate for the second chance when I do round 2 of this tournament. This is now a tournament, by the way. I'm going to create the bracket once I'm done with all of this. And as I said, there will be a second chance bracket for the characters that put up a really strong fight but still lost their match. And Lucky will be in that, so if Lucky performs well again, maybe we can move him to S, but until further notice, he's in A. And I don't think I can put him above Brawler after Brawler's last performance. But I could definitely put him above Renegade, maybe. And Mutant goes into S, I think. That was, like, pretty ridiculously powerful. Probably above Bowl. I don't know. That soldier, I went back and looked, and I think it technically was a no-hit run, unless I missed some early damage that I stupidly took. Because even in that final fight, they hit my tardigrade, and then I dodged the other hit, and then they didn't actually take my HP off, from what I recall. So pretty hard to just put him above a dude that did that. My suspicion is that both these characters might go ahead of Cyborg. I don't know. But Mutant, that was just a ridiculously powerful performance. It has to go to S minimum, but we'll have to see more from it come round 2. So next we still have Jack, Gladiator, and Well-Rounded and C to go through. I think that Gladiator versus Generalist would make sense. You know, they're kind of just the hodgepodge melee things, and then Generalist gets some weapons. Jack really belonged facing like Hunter and Ranger, but we couldn't really do a 3-way match, so I think that I would go Jack versus One-Armed, or Jack versus Ghost. Maybe Jack versus Ghost makes sense, because they're both so squishy. I think that could make sense. And then Well-Rounded, I'll just pit against Wildling, because Wildling is just, there's like nothing to him. So, yeah, they're just, both of them are just nothing characters, so they can go against each other. And then we'll figure out from there where to go from there. So I think next round, I'm not going to say who it is because I don't know who I want to play first, like between Gladiator and Jack or Well-Rounded. Probably not Well-Rounded. It's either going to be Gladiator or Jack. We'll see. But yeah, until next time, thanks for watching, and yeah, peace.